Welcome to season 3, episode 8 of the Burner Syndicate. You are now listening to the realest podcast out here. New era, new voices, same authenticity, no BS. I'm your host, Jay Fudge, and we're back on our BS tonight with a special vintage episode for you guys. Tonight is a Burner tradition. We've been doing it for the past 3 years. Tonight, we're doing our annual music episode where we give you guys our top 10 albums of the year and a few albums to look forward to in 2026. So I had to keep the tradition going. This is definitely one of my favorite episodes to do, and I'm glad we could bring back our returning guests this year. So you should be familiar with these guys, but before we get into them, Alex Elmore, Javion Hall, let the burner know how you feeling tonight. What's going on with you?
Whoa, whoa, you didn't have to use my government name there, pal.
I got to use the
But
full government.
Preach.
but I'm doing great, man. How's everybody else doing?
Good, just got off work.
Felt
Not to
that.
say
Felt
the not to
that.
say the J word too early.
Felt that. Felt that. Yeah, Alex, how you doing?
I'm doing good, doing good. I got a lot of big things planned for next year. We're going to be a little more on the YouTube scene. So I'm excited. I'm excited.
Yeah, we're coming close to the end of season 3, but we're going to start season 4 with some IRL content, some basketball content, golf vlogs, stuff like that. Hopefully, we do an IRL episode as well when I go back to JC, the crib. So we'll try to get some more content out, and hopefully I can get these past 4 episodes out because my laptop is still not cooperating. So we got like 4 episodes in the vault right now, but they're all very good. So excited for y'all to hear it. But let's go ahead and get into the guests tonight. Our first guest is Ethan Dieguez. He was on the original music episode we did 2 years ago, and he also came on the music episode we did last year. However, Cole just mentioned it. We did a whole episode. It was an hour and a half. I tried some new recording software because Zoom was pissing me off. So I tried Riverside. I had Cole and Ethan on. We did a whole hour and a half episode. I lost the audio, unfortunately. Try to get Ethan back on with Cole. We still got the music episode out, but it was just me and Cole. So now I'm glad to have Ethan back. He's officially back. Glad to have him back. And welcome back to the burner. Let the people know how you feeling tonight.
Yo, nothing new, honestly, nothing new. Just really chilling, bro, waiting for my prize picks to hit. But yeah, thank you for inviting me back on, bro. It's always a pleasure.
Yes, sir. Glad to have you back. And our next guest is Mr. Cole Foster, aka ColeFrosty. He's also been a part of this tradition for the past 2 years. So of course I had to bring him back and keep it going. He's got 7K subscribers on YouTube. He's a big music head, and I really respect his opinions about music and the content he puts out. So every time he's here, it's a great discussion, and I'm sure you guys will enjoy what he has to say as well. So welcome back to the burner. Let the people know how you feeling tonight.
Did you round up my YouTube numbers? I'm honored. Thank you. Yeah, I totally have 7K subs. Yeah, I just do music streaming in YouTube and whatnot. This has been a really fun episode that I'm looking forward to, looking like it's tradition in the holiday season. Really excited for my list and also a ton of, I guess, main channel videos that I'll be making, whether it's top movies, EPs, albums, and songs and all that stuff. That's some of my favorite videos is this time of year, Spotify Wrapped, Apple Replay, all that stuff.
Yes, sir. Glad to have you back. And like I mentioned beforehand, I struggled making this list because I don't think I listened to as much music as I thought I initially did. And when I'm at work, I listen to music for like 10 hours straight. But apparently, I'm just listening to older stuff. I didn't realize I hadn't listened to that much new stuff in 2025. But I made a list. I got my 10. I think it's pretty good. And yeah, we'll get straight into the list. So JV and Alex are new to this, but we start at 10. You guys know the drill. Start at 10 and we'll work our way through. Give your album, give a description of why you have at that number, and potentially a few songs you like from it that you would recommend to the audience. So I'm gonna go ahead and start it off. Let's get straight into it. At number 10, I got Swag 2 by Justin Bieber. I didn't like the first Swag. It was okay, but I kind of like this new R&B vibe that Justin Bieber's got going on. And yeah, there's one song I liked off there. It was really slow. It had a nice R&B vibe. And yeah, as Cole knows, everybody knows I like R&B music. my top song of the year, like top five was all R&B. So I really enjoyed this project by Justin, and he dropped two of those, which I almost forgot about. So I'm glad I added it to this list. And then yeah, we got to try to get the order going here. I guess yeah, Cole, you can go ahead.
Go ahead. This is my number 10, right?
Yeah, number 10.
Number 10, I will say was easily the hardest spot to decide because it's kind of like the college football playoff. It could be 17 things right now.
Yep.
Cardi has to be there. It would just be wrong if he wasn't in there somewhere in the top 10. I Am Music. I saw it on like everyone's Spotify raps yesterday, and yeah, there's some skips on there. Probably didn't need to be 30 songs, or we can debate on some features or whether it was worth the wait. But seeing Cardi on my birthday in October, like I can't say that word. I'd be really stupid if I didn't put that in my top 10, like after seeing that live. Like he was like literally 10 feet in front of me, bro.
For sure. Who got next?
All right, I'll go next. So my 10, as of now, it's been it would like Cole said, it was really tough to get like a 10th spot. So I just threw in one that was from kind of earlier in the year that I really had on repeat. Not as much now, but it's More Chaos by Ken. It's gotten really repetitive, honestly. I haven't listened to it much lately, but it was like my number one album when it first came out for like a good month, and then it kind of got really boring. So, but yeah, I had to throw that one in there. Probably my favorite song is Diamonds. That one's like it reminds me of Great Chaos, which is way better than this album, but Diamonds was great.
I'm with you. Great Chaos was better.
Yeah.
But it was good to see Ken again because when he was performing, they upped his stage production and like, a lot of people at this point are showing up to an arena to see Ken and show up at these festivals for Ken. He's going crazy.
Ken
Hmm.
Carson, right?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Wait, Alex.
You want me to go?
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, go ahead.
We got our order now.
All right, bet. All right, my number 10 is gonna be a little controversial. It just felt like it should be higher, but I didn't feel like he delivered as much as I wanted it to on this. But I'm gonna have to go Wham by Lil Baby. I mean, by myself alone, that song is keeping him in the top 10 for sure. But the album, I mean, it's not bad. But compared to the last few Baby albums, I feel like he's showing a downhill trend, which kind of sucks. But it still was a solid album for us getting Baby during the year. So I had to put him at 10.
I've never been big on Baby personally.
Alex,
Oh
did you
wow.
listen to the new leaks at all?
I did not. I saw where it's out, but that's my bump for tomorrow. Kind of like to do each Friday, bump it a little
I
more.
don't,
But
I don't know. He was doing Wham Wednesdays. I don't know if you're maybe more of a little baby head or street rap head more than me. I like to dabble in that stuff every once in a while,
mm,
but I thought the leaks absolutely washed Wham out of the park. Like, there's a couple goofy songs, like there's gonna be a couple skips still, but like to me it was a lot more consistently better. And you could
okay,
say it's 15 tracks, and you could say he even picked a couple different beats. So you got to give it to him. It wasn't trash.
okay, so okay,
It
I'm
is
gonna
worth a
give it a
listen.
listen.
It's worth a
Yeah,
listen for
yeah,
real.
yeah. I'm gonna give it a listen tomorrow for sure.
Okay, so I guess it's on me now. But my number 10, I said I Love You First by Benny Blanco and Selena Gomez. I feel like it's kind of a like their love story kind of. One song I like was I Can't Get Enough. And I know it's got J Balvin in it. And I
Mhm.
know it's kind of old, but I really like it. And they put it on the album, thankfully.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't even know that came out. I didn't know Selena and Benny had a joint album.
Yeah. Well, I didn't know either till today, but
Hey, he
Yeah,
wasn't kidding. He said diverse list.
yeah, it's diverse. All right, all right.
They got married, but I don't know who else cares.
Justin.
He just ruined the last Juice album and dipped. Fuck that guy.
You said Justin cares.
No, Benny Blanco ruined the last Juice album and dip.
No, I was talking about Alex. He said just in case. I heard that.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
You're right. But yeah, at number nine, I got MGK Lost Americana. It was pretty. I thought it was pretty solid. I didn't think I was gonna like it at first, but I listened to it at work. It's got some solid tracks on there. You know, MGK has been doing his pop punk type thing. I liked Cliche on there. That's a really good one. I'm looking at it right now. Outlaw Overture, which is the intro. Don't Wait, Run Fast. Goddamn. Vampire Diaries. Indigo. Starman. Like it's got some good songs on there. And yeah, that came out this past August. But yeah, I'm usually not big on MGK and his pop punk era, but that was a solid album in my opinion.
Okay, good thing I'm next because I'm right there with you. I got Lost Americana at my number nine. I don't care. It is fun to be a fan of MGK. He just came back to Omaha. I saw him last Tuesday. Yes, he has the dancers up on stage for Cliche. His set list kicked ass. It was a great performance. His singing improved on this album, I'd say. He mixed in some Mac Miller type raps a couple times. You mentioned Outlaw Overture. Like
Mm-hmm.
that was the intro to the tour, bro. You know how BA
Yeah.
that is, dude, when he like reaches for the electric guitar, like he probably played 10 different guitars that night. And I just think after he went to rehab probably a year ago in his own personal life, he's probably bettered as a human and bettered musically. And that's in his top two or three albums for me. So I'm with you, Jay.
We always have one album. Like there's always one where we match.
It's true. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
always around like eight or nine.
Yeah. I think last year it was Corday.
Yep.
But yeah.
All right, my turn. It's so my ninth album is Homicide Lifestyle 2. It's another Opium album. There's like probably my top listen is like Cardi and Lonely and Ken and them. But this was super anticipated for me just because Homicide they haven't dropped like a good album since the first Homicide Lifestyle, and this was honestly a really good like comeback for them in my opinion. They had like the collabs with Ken and with Lone like always. So and those are my two favorite songs. So yeah, not much to say about it. It's basically like the perfect part two for me. So usually when you get an album that's like, oh, this two, whatever it is, it's usually kind of like off track. Like Ian dropped a Nothing's Ever Good Enough tune. It for me it just wasn't it didn't hit at all the same, not even close. So
Yeah. You not liking the Ian project is crazy to me.
I like Cycles, but I don't like that. I don't like that Nothing's Ever Good Enough too.
Yeah.
Cycles is a lot better for me.
It's definitely not as good as the OG.
I
Nah.
met Ian
Thanks.
Dior this year, and I still am not putting him in my top 10 after these couple projects.
That's
Cycles was
crazy.
good, and then
Hmm.
they ruined the track list. You know what I'm talking about,
Yeah,
Ethan?
Yeah.
they
I don't even
changed
I
the
don't know what the track list is at this point.
yeah.
I gave up. I gave up. I don't know what songs it will let me play and won't let me play at this point. It
I
keeps
had it at 10 for a minute and then I changed it for Ken just because I didn't listen to it as much.
valid. That's valid. I
I
need to
saw it.
listen to the new Homicide lifestyle too, though, because I kind of got phased out of them by not listening. So
Hmm.
I need to come back after seeing them.
I saw
Yeah,
Ian in person. There was only like 10 people there. I was like, where's everybody else at? We got
That's
here.
crazy.
bro,
Showtime's at 7.
I went to the Ian concert in like I don't know 2020 or like right before COVID, bro. It was actually far. It was pretty packed out because that was when he was at like the peak. So
I
Yeah, he
remember
definitely
you
killed.
texting Jay that there was like not enough people there. I don't know. I went to like it was a smaller show and meet and greet for the Minnesota one, but I don't know. I still had fun.
Yeah, it was a dope show. It was just nobody in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Shoot, my number nine, I'm going with Hurricane Wisdom, Perfect Storm. He gave us Clippers and G Herbo. I mean, he brought Lil Loaded back. Shoot, I mean, I think he's really evolving his music. I think it's truly come a long way from, seeing the first snippets of him on like TikTok or something like that. And then him to actually break that cycle and actually be like, nah, I can spit for real. So I got to give it to Hurricane. I think he's really onto something. I think he's going to be in the top five in the next few years. So
I like it.
Didn't Lil Loaded die or something?
we don't speak on that incident. It's a sad day.
I mean, I didn't know. That's why I was asking.
Yeah,
Rip, he had a little run there.
yeah.
But
Still.
my number nine, I got I Am the Drama, Cardi B. And I feel like I ain't listened to Cardi B since her and Offset left, or since like the Migos split up. But yeah, I think I one song. Uh, it's me, hello. You know what I'm saying? I like that one. I think that one was good. But
I was thinking about putting it on there. I'm not gonna lie. I think it's an honorable mention. But
Is it worth a listen for real?
Man,
I saw it
I
on someone's
would
Spotify rap.
say,
All right, I got it written down. I'll get to it. All right. I'll give
yeah,
it a
yeah, I
it's
would
shot.
say, yeah.
yeah, it's
I'll
not
give it a
bad.
shot.
It's not bad at all. Let's see. At number eight, I got what Cole already mentioned. I Am Music by Playboy Cardi. And yeah, I've never really even liked Cardi like that, but there's some good songs like here. I liked a lot. I like Rather Lie with The Weeknd. That's one of my favorite songs from this past year. Crush with Travis. Good Credit with Kendrick Lamar. I like how he did the hidden features on all the songs. And I just realized this thing is 30 songs. That's crazy. But yeah, pretty good project from Cardi.
I just feel like that album too, being in so many people's wrapped this year, is because so many people have different favorites, whether it's like Olympian or Radar, like you like the feature on this one or the voice used on this one. Like there is such a variety in it, which makes it an absolute cluster and makes it more fun to listen on shuffle. Um, but dude, at the end of the day, it's Cardi and he is the biggest rapper on earth, man. So it's a valid glaze.
For sure. Yeah, I need to go through and listen. I definitely have not listened to all 30. I'm not gonna lie. But it's got some hitters on there.
It's a playlist, bro.
Literally.
My up next, sorry. My bad. My number eight is Star by Two Hollis. I've become such a big Two Hollis fan in the last couple years, and he just had another just pretty much no miss project for me, just like he did a year ago. They're pretty much similar albums to me, except for this one had like car sound effects and a little more singing and maybe spoken word poems on it a couple times. But like Two Hollis rages, that Flash one's insane. His production's insane. His performances are insane. He's just a white boy with long hair, and he's my sweet prince. I knew he was gonna be up there for me since that dropped in the spring. He's special out of the newer artists in the last year or two, I think.
Yeah, so you'll always put me on to somebody new because I've never heard of Hollis, I don't think.
Okay, Two Hollis, first time I saw Ken Carson, he's hiding behind his smoke and he played a great chaos. It was a fun set. Obviously it's an opium mosh pit. On my life, Two Hollis washed him, and I didn't know a song. His performance.
That's
And I
crazy.
was like, all right, let's go find out who this dude is.
Yeah,
Because he was open up for Ken, bro.
Ken's not like for me, Ken's not really a great performer
Hmm.
at
And
all.
like,
He
I
just
don't, most kids, bro, at concerts, they just shit on openers, whether they're good or not, or
hmm
just stand there, or just like Green 18 and just start shoving each other. Like, it's so annoying at this point. I don't even like standing in the crowd. But like, Two Hollis actually had everyone moving. And like, I didn't even know a single song.
All right, so my eight is Travis Scott, Jack Boys 2. I like that this one was way more focused with Travis than it was with the features. The first Jack Boys was really good, but for me it was just too many features. Like I like the solo songs like Kick Out and Dumbo. Those are honestly two of his best songs. So yeah, Florida Flow's really good. Uh ILMB with Sheck West. I love that song. People hate on that song, but for me that song's amazing. Yeah, not too much to say about it. It was okay. That's why I said that. That's why I said eight. So
I'm glad you mentioned it. It's overhated, bro. So thank you for
it
putting it in your
is, it
list.
is extremely.
No, my number eight, I got some sexy songs for you. I know a lot of people didn't like it, but I mean, at the end of the day, Drake is still Drake. He's gonna be always be catchy. You can always put on Drake. Like everyone's be like, "Oh, Key lost to Kendrick." Nah, I mean, Drake's never gonna lose. Drake is immortalized in music. Let's be real. But like this album, I don't know. It just all the vibes. You had the love vibes. You had a little upbeat, and then you just had like the little silly stuff that just turned out to be catchy. Like I don't know. I just respect it. Respect the artistry that he put into it. So him and Party both.
Facts.
Do you like Meet Your Padre off there?
That's the thing. Like it's the silly ones, but they're all catchy. That's the thing. Like
No,
even
I'm
the
with you. I
Superman,
think that one's
Spider-Man, Superman too, and it's like that was cheesy. But man, like you just catch yourself in the shower singing it. Like
yeah. I don't listen to much P&D, but he did fantastic on pretty much every song.
I mean, it's
one
like,
hundred percent.
yeah, I'm
Like
saying it's like
he was the
Hotline
glue
Bling.
for that.
Everybody
Yeah,
thought Hotline Bling was trash at first, and it became a hit.
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Like
Nokia
he
was a
needs that.
slap, bro. I was just
Yeah,
playing that. I just played it. Like it was the most recent song
Facts.
I just played
yeah.
all my life.
Nokia goes crazy in the club. That's a good song.
Dude, I like that Pimmy's Dilemma too. I like how Drake's been doing that lately on the just like one song, something completely random, some no name, and it turns out to be like fire every time. So
Hmm.
yeah. What you rocking with, Jamie?
What are we on? Eight?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Eight. My number eight, we got Swag, Justin Bieber, the first one, not the second one. I think
damn.
I mean JB's one of the best. This one, oh, I didn't listen to Swag too. Is that any good, Jay?
Yeah, I personally I like Swag too better than the first Swag, but yeah, obviously you got Yukon on the first one. That was the one that blew up on TikTok with all the Tinashe remixes and Schoolboy Q remixes. But yeah, on the second one,
Yeah.
yeah, he's got a song with Hurricane Chris. I haven't heard of Hurricane Chris since 2005. The dude that made A Bay. Yeah, that's crazy. But yeah, he's got another song on there. It's called All the Way. But yeah, I listened to it all the way through. It's pretty good. I like it better than the first Swag.
It's definitely worth a listen. I feel like it's more acoustic, would you say?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
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 And
That's my number eight.
gotcha. I like it. I like it. Yeah. JB gets a lot of hate, but he's him. He's him. Seven. None of you have probably heard of her, but her name is Amber Mark. Found her through Spotify. She dropped the album called Pretty Idea. She's got a song with Anderson Paak on there. It's called Don't Remind Me. Another song called Too Much. Let Me Love You. It's another one of those chill vibe albums, like a late night drive type of music. But
It's like an
yeah,
R&B album.
basically, yeah. She, yeah, I don't know how to explain her vibe. It's like alternative R&B is the best way to
How
put
would
it.
you who's she most similar to if you got someone to compare?
It's hard, bro. It's hard. Off the top. I can't think of a good comparison, but she's kind of like Alicia Keys' voice, but on a guitar type beat. I don't know how to explain it. You just have to listen to it. But she's really good. It's really vibey. It's wavy.
I'm gonna give it a listen.
But yeah, it's called Pretty Idea by Amber Mark.
For my number seven, won't drift away from the JB talk. I did Swag One, which like Swag
Damn.
One and Two is like almost a coin flip. I'm not gonna lie, they are pretty close. But Swag One has Daisies, which is just a cheat code,
Hmm.
and I'm a big McGee fan, and he finally was producing for Bieber, and Dijon was in there. And there's just so many amazing tracks in there. Like I like the one with Sexy Red, and I hate all of her music. But Go Baby and like R&B and like we already covered, just JB's the GOAT. Like when I was reacting to those albums, like and they're like 20 track albums. Like I ran out of things to say because I'm like every single one. It's just the songwriting is catchy. Like it's kind of spiritual as well. Like it's not overly about like the Jesus and whatnot, but a lot of it has really good messages. And yeah, I just think these track lists were so strong. The only song I want to shout out from Swag 2 though, not that I put in my list, was Speed Demon. I think that's just
Mhm.
like the most positive song of the year, dude. But yeah, that's my number seven.
All right. My seven is Beloved by Giveon. Every year I feel like he's the most consistent artist for me out of my like top 10. He's the most consistent that always drops a super solid album. Like sometimes like Ken's albums, some of the like more chaos had a pretty significant drop off from Maker Chaos. Travis Scott. I think Utopia was good. It didn't have as much replay value as a lot of the albums that like Birds, which is I know a lot of people hate on the album, but that's my favorite album from Travis. But yeah, some of my favorite songs rather be 20s. He just has a great voice, great production, just overall solid. So you could play any time of the day too. You don't even have to be like in a certain mood to play. It's just great for night drives, great to get you started in the day, whatever.
I knew one of you were gonna say the Giveon album.
So
I
good.
was waiting for it, low key.
So good.
Yeah, I saw it on there, but I didn't put it. I was thinking about it.
Same. Now my number around seven, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, my number seven. I gotta go with Glockavelli. I don't know. This was Glock's true like it's just me now album, and I mean he dropped like 30 songs on it. All of them weren't just his normal stuff. Like he actually was trying to tell a story, trying to paint a picture, and and he's on his Tupac vibes with it too. I mean that's just shout out, paying homage all around. I mean, I think for his first like true one without Dolph, after moving past the situation for him to show the maturity, I think, from what we last saw him on will be like Dumb and Dumber, for him to go from that to this, which is like a true project. I think that's why I had to put it at seven. It's like a lot.
Interesting. My number seven, I go Bad Bunny. I should have taken more photos. And Bad Bunny, it's just like, you don't know what the hell he's saying, but it's like, oh shit, he might be saying something. But yeah,
Yeah.
I can't pronounce none of the song names either. But
The beat's hard though.
Yeah.
yeah,
That's all that matters. That's all that matters. It's
it's
still a vibe.
This one I'm worried about with the
still
Super
alive.
Bowl
Yeah,
stuff. They can put like translation subtitles on the screen during the Super Bowl.
My
they might.
grandpa did not like that he was doing the Super Bowl, dude. I'm like, I know you don't know who he is, but trust me, I feel like he's probably gonna do good because the NFL is just trying to play games overseas and cater that audience anyway. So I'm like, low key, I saw this coming because he's already one of the most popular artists in the world, and he drops albums every year that do good. So
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I never understood the outrage with that because Jennifer Lopez and Shakira did the Super Bowl a few years ago.
But they speak English
and the
well.
difference is, let's
Well,
be
Bad
Oh,
Bunny
honest,
speaking.
they have asses. Let's be honest. That changes a lot of people's opinions.
you're not lying.
Right.
You're not lying.
Like you can sing a Shakira song in all the words. You
Yeah.
you could try to sing a Bad Bunny song. I mean, eventually
Yeah.
that different tongue gonna trip you up.
For sure.
I mean, everybody knows hips don't lie.
They do not.
That's cap.
What?
Everybody knows
Who,
that.
who doesn't know that?
No, I'm saying the hips do not lie.
Oh,
No,
okay.
no, no.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm saying they don't know. Hips don't lie. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I was trying to talk down on Shakira name. But yeah, number six
I thought
is
you were for a second. I was about to say, Jesus.
number six. I got Alfredo 2 by Freddie Gibbs. Freddie Gibbs, he's one of my favorite rappers right now, and he's always consistent. Every project he drops is very consistent. He's got that very unique voice. Like once you hear it, you know exactly who it is. And yeah, I just looked at my Spotify. I've got every single song from top to bottom off that album downloaded. So just go check it out. It's called Alfredo 2. He's got Larry June on there, JID, Anderson Paak, and The Alchemist.
They caught a Grammy nomination off the first one, right?
I believe so.
Was that like quarantine or was that like in the last year or two?
I have to look it up because I have no idea.
Okay.
Yeah, 2020. Yep.
My number six, I don't know if anybody else is a fan of him in here. If you guys listen to Joe, spelled DJO. Um, I think now that I'm looking at it, his album, The Crooks, I just brought it out. I think this is like the best cover art of the year, hands down. But it's more of like alternative album. He had one song that was big on TikTok, and then everyone's like, "Oh, we're listening to the guy from Stranger Things because he plays Steve Harrington." If you watch Stranger Things, and a lot of people don't know he's a singer, and he has
Okay,
killer
okay, I got
production
you. I
on
got you.
there. Yeah, yeah. And
Wait, who
then
from Stranger Things? I've been watching it.
Steve Harrington, the one who's like out of high school with like no job and shit.
Oh, that's crazy. I didn't know that.
Um, yeah, but yeah, me and my brother became such a huge fan of him. This is both of some of our favorite albums this year. He dropped a deluxe to it. Um, but the track list is really strong. It has no skips for me, and it's one of the best experiences of the year, I'd say. And it's definitely better for daytime and whatnot, just in your car. I don't know, he just gets silly with it. Some songs have meanings, but I feel like when you listen to them, you're still trying to figure out what it means or exactly what the point of it is. But it's enjoyable to listen to. I don't know exactly how to describe it, but he's one of the rising artists for me in my rotation. So yeah, The Crooks is the title of that album. Big fan of that. That's my six.
Yeah, bro's got 28 million monthly listeners on Spotify, and I've never heard of him.
Yeah, well, you've probably heard his most popular song, "End of the Beginning." So, and like,
Oh, okay.
you've all heard that on TikTok, I guarantee it. So that's where most of those monthly listeners are coming from.
All right, so my six, which I'm pretty surprised you guys already said it, just because I feel like it will be way higher up in the list, but Swag, the first one. And I kind of feel like a lot of us put the first one over the second one, which the second one was really good too. But for me, it was just kind of like it was kind of the same as the first one, but I guess the first one kind of has like that first listen, Butterflies. Like he has a song called Butterflies, just amazing. Um, but yeah, it was like it felt like we got JB back after that one. So it's just a great album, like Yukon, Daisies, Things You Do, and Butterflies are the best songs on the album. So. And also the second one was extremely long, just like the first one. And it was kind of like, for me, it was a little hassle to listen to all of it. I don't even think that I would probably have to listen to it over again. But yeah, just the first one hits better for me.
Did you think the
That's,
Drewski skits were funny?
Yeah, a little bit. I feel like it was kind of like Disney Channel acting, but it was funny though. It was really funny. It was
Oh,
like it was like a corny funny for me.
yeah, I forgot about the Drewski skits on the first one.
the boy
Well,
everywhere but home.
Standing on,
Real-
he's standing
well,
on
that
business.
that whole paparazzi clip or whatever, he was like, "It's not clock me" or whatever. Like that was just the album promo. Was that becoming a
yeah,
meme or whatever? Like turning
literally.
that into a word now. And then I guess it was kind of cringe, but at the same time, like at least for the first couple listens, like it is funny to hear in the first swag.
Yeah, Drewski has three whole interludes on the album.
Doesn't even make sense.
Yeah,
Hey, I respect the hustle though. For real,
That's how you
man.
know we're
real
in 2025, dude.
facts.
Facts.
The words you just said.
Number six, I got this one's kind of a personal choice. I know a lot of people don't like him, but ESTG, I ain't feeling you. It's one of those, I don't know, I'm one of those guys. I like a lot of bars, a lot of flow right back to back. And G's one of those to light up the entire studio and not let the mic breathe once and just spaz. And then even on that album, I mean, You got My Love, where he showed you like switch it up to like a little love song. You know, you had Rilo on it, and that song's cold. If you didn't have a listen, I'd go listen to that one, kind of give you a wide overview of that one. But I don't know. G's one of those dudes. I think just his ability. So that one just kind of sticks with me. Like everything he puts out. I kind of like. I don't think anything he puts out is truly bad. Like I can listen to it all. It's just his flow, his cadence, kind of everything that goes with it.
This is the most white thing I can say on this podcast, but Jack Harlow put me on Kentucky shit, dude.
Facts,
They got
facts.
like three collabs, bro, don't they? They're all fire.
And Tiller too. And they threw Tiller in that too. Yeah,
Oh, is ESTG from Louisville?
yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Mm, yeah. But my number six, this was more of a mixtape, but I put it on here anyway. We got YAGI by Dame Dollar and Damian Lillard. Number zero, the Portland Trailblazers.
You would
But,
have an NBA player on your list.
They're
Yo,
just crazy.
what a pull, yo.
but, but like every time Dame raps, he speaks. It's like it's real shit. It's like real shit that he done been through. He got one song called Pat Bev. You know, Pat Bev was talking about belt to ass. Yeah. And when I put it together, I was like, okay, it makes sense.
Nah, Dame can't spit though. I ain't gonna lie. That I mean, I would put him in my top 10, but I mean, Dame can't spit though. I would give him that.
For sure.
I had to. The man not playing this year, so I had to put him. I had to put him somewhere.
Respect. At my number five, I got what Alex already mentioned it. Money sign, money sign, money sign for you. Drake and Party Next Door. And one of the songs on that album was in my top three on my Spotify raps. It's called Give Me a Hug. It's got the Aaron Hall sample at the end is fire. I just really like how it transitions into that. But overall, it's a good album. And obviously, it's got Nokia on there. That's a banger. So,
I miss you, girl. Can you give me a hug? Yeah, yeah.
yeah. Yeah, Give Me a Hug. That's slapper.
See, I didn't even put that on my list, but I think SSS for you was like in my top five streamed because it's Drake. It's Drake. It's just Drake.
Yeah.
And that's
Yeah.
literally the only answer to it. It's a solid
Thanks.
album. But for
That's
not
what I
for
was
my
saying.
yeah, for my number five, I did the Clips Let God Sort 'Em Out album. I think this is just hip hop and bars at its core. You got like John Legend in there and like Pharrell production. I mean, they're just snapping. Like they're literally some of the MVPs of the year in hip hop. They deserve all their praise and nominations. I got this vinyl on the way. Like I don't remember. I think it was like the 2000s, maybe the last time they came together and had dropped an album. And like to me, was just like a moment for hip hop. Like hip hop dying my ass. Like it's right here. So I don't understand what we're arguing because I mean Malice was just disgusting and just like pirouettes and snow globes and like whatever cocaine reference they can come up with 1,000 times, it's fire every time. No skips, jaw-dropping track lists at times, to be honest. Um, and it's at five right now, and I could even move it higher in another month.
That's a good recommendation.
For my five, I have a Can FEB, and this album was just super anticipated for me, just because this was like back in like the Yeet era, like when Yeet was getting popular, and they had a lot of collabs. Except the sound at one point it just kind of got started to get repetitive, and he kind of took like a 3 year break, and he finding a new sound. He dropped some EPs like in the over the years, but they weren't as solid. They didn't really have a good like a good they didn't give a good picture. But this album really hit for me. It's a lot of songs. I think it's I think it's like 20 songs or something like that, but it's honestly amazing. And I've always been a big Can fan more than Yeet, so yeah, he's in my top five. I know a lot of people have probably Yeet in their top five. I know Cole's probably gonna say Yeet, but yeah.
Can I say something about Can Can?
Yeah.
First of all, he needs to quit rapping and wake the fuck up. And second of all, his merch is 10 times better. This is where he made all of his money anyway. Like
Yeah.
I've spent money on a rug. I would never spend it
Yeah, I
on
was
his
like, what
actual
is
music.
that?
No, that rug is
It's a
fire.
rug, bro. It's a double R rug. His
It's a
brand is
machine gun,
fire,
bro.
but I have more merch and spent more money on that than I will ever care about his music or have songs in his playlist or in my playlist, sorry.
Damn.
That's a little bit harsh.
Bro, he's so ass. I'm sorry. It's not harsh.
I've never heard a Can Can song, so I can't stand up for him. Sorry, Can Can.
All right,
Yeah.
Lucky,
Sorry, yeah.
Lucky, but worse.
Yeah, yeah, I know Lucky. Okay.
You don't think he's asleep, Ethan?
I like that his I like that he kind of his music is more focused on like the instrumentals and the idea than really his voice. Like for me, Yeat is the complete opposite. Yeat has a really good instrumentals, but his voice kind of just overtakes everything, and he has kind of a little bit of a silly voice for me. So that's why I didn't put him in my top 10, but I still enjoy his music. I enjoy both of them.
Oh,
No, my number five, I'm about to go with. I switch it up to the R&B. It's just one of them albums, just you hit shuffle. No other words need to be said, but I might have to go F a Friend Zone 2, Jack and Deja Love. If y'all don't know what I'm talking about, y'all too young, but if you're old enough, just hit shuffle and just watch the magic happen. It's one of them.
one of the ones.
Days Love? I ain't heard her since 2015.
That's what I'm saying, dude. They brought it all back. Like, that's what I'm saying. Give it a bump. Give it a bump.
What's it called?
F a Friend Zone 2.
Okay, I might listen to that real quick. But if I got my dog, Kentrail, Make America Slime Again, NBA Youngboy.
I knew it was coming. This is gonna be
I
from
mean,
one of
I
y'all.
had to.
See,
One,
hey, I will say this. I didn't put him at one, though. I didn't. I wasn't biased. I didn't put him at one.
no, no, I wasn't gonna put him in one, but I couldn't put any of the other ones I have on top of his.
Dude, I was gonna use this album like three times this year. I mean, but I have myself in check. So
Okay,
Okay.
let's see. What are we at? Oh yeah, number four, right? Okay.
hmm
Yeah, I've got Alex actually told me to listen to this album. I think it was great. It's Intrusive Thoughts 2 by Mozzie. Really enjoyed this album. He's a West Coast rapper. I originally discovered Mozzie on the Black Panther album, so I guess he has some connections to TDE and Kendrick. But yeah, this album was fire. I'm trying to look up some songs right now that well, it says I saved all of them, but yeah, On a B, Stutter with Nardo Wick, Knock You Down with the soul sample. It's all really good. It's solid whole way through.
he's one of them ones. That's why, gosh, I hope he never goes mainstream. I mean, I hate that for his career, but like, I hope he just keeps making that solid music that he's
Mm.
been doing. He's one of those. I didn't want to throw him on the list because I didn't want people to, that's a little gatekeep for me.
He
But,
gatekeeping Mozzie.
but
Gatekeeping music.
he's got so
2025.
much.
Gatekeeping is
Nah,
crazy.
nah,
For
nah, he
real.
got
I
to.
heard
I
his name
mean,
before.
Yeah.
because look at Polo G. When everyone stopped gatekeeping him, now he makes little girl music. I mean, let's be real. If Mozzie ever did that, I'm done.
Over
So
to
it's a good
my
pick.
number four. This is where I put Yeet Dangerous Summer. Yeet is, to me, in the last 2 years now, Yeet is the equivalent to the Oklahoma City Thunder, dude. Like, he just does not miss. This is my favorite rapper of the 2020s decade. He is the most creative. He has the best discography. He is better than all of these dudes that have come up in the 2020s. And now he's finding new sauce. I think he's just you hang around Drake for that long, you're with your producer Benny X for that long. This just being the warm up to his next album is ridiculous in itself. Because Come and Go is one of the top songs this year, in hip hop. He gave a little preview of that a couple times in the last year, what sound he's building towards. Like to me, his ad libs are unique. His world building that he does throughout the albums. The replay. This has the best replay value, arguably some of the best replay value for me this year. I just Yeet's my goat. That's literally all I gotta say.
Yeah, that was
Alex is
honestly.
laughing. Say something.
Oh shit,
Yes,
he
yeah,
caught you.
yeah. Please,
He caught
please
you. He caught you.
say something.
No, Yeats one of them. That's L's all the way around. He's one that I can't get into. I think you trying to say what's his name? Can trash? Nah, Yeet trash. I'm good with him. Yeet
Oh man.
trash. I can't. I can't.
Nah,
That's one of them.
Cole, I do like how he kind of finds a new sound every album. It's kind of different. He has kind of like a different aura every album. I fuck with it a lot.
Yeah,
To
Cole.
to
So
Cole got
me,
you.
like when we want to discuss Ken Carson and Destroy Lonely, like there's tiers to this shit in terms of how good you are at
Okay,
actually sitting in the
don't
fucking
put Destroy
studio.
Lonely up there with Eat
No,
because he's
I'm
on
just
another
saying
level,
like
bro.
the artists like Solfago and whatnot, like people from his era.
Hmm.
Like I'm sorry, there's not people in the studio that are as talented as him. There's not.
Not so
His
Fago's.
work ethic, bro.
Mm-mm.
Oh my God. Like the run of like 5 projects he did in 364 days. He purposely dropped it in under 1 year. That was like 2022.
That was
Like
insane.
that underground era is ridiculous.
That
It's stamped as classic.
that's when I was listening to Eat the most. Now it's like I don't know. It's just it's something like he has a goofy sound to me, bro. But he does make really good music. But I feel like it hit way better back
Yeah.
then than it did right now.
I can fully understand someone not ever getting into his voice though. Like I can understand that.
Mhm.
I used to hate like in
That's my biggest
21
drawback
Yeah,
for
in
sure.
21
I I couldn't
I
do
would hate
it.
on him.
The
I
voice
like
was
my whole
throwing me
friend
off.
group was already on Yeet and I would just hate on him just because he sounded so goofy and then eventually it hit for me. So
Yeah, and sometimes like when I have problems with people's voices, like right now for underground music, I absolutely despise Osama Sun and Shay. Like I think
yeah.
their voices are disgusting, and I think
Thomason is terrible.
that music is ear blasting. But you could invite another kid on this podcast, and they might say the exact opposite, how it's like peak and you're not hearing it right, or you need trained ears.
Mhm.
But I think Yeet is like, if you're gonna argue that, like Yeet actually has legit music out of any of those dudes. So at least that's what I'm trying to argue.
What would y'all
Probably
consider Yeet and Sofago like hyper pop, hyper rap?
Nah, he's been on like a different path, bro. He's it's kind of
I don't think there is a
he's way
category.
more mainstream now than
Oh,
like hyper. Before I would probably say like hyper trap, but now I don't even know what to call it because he's kind of made his own sound. So
maybe I
Or
need to listen
last
to
year
him.
when I did the show with Jay, like about it, and it was in my top three around the same spot was 2093. Like when I became such a Yeet
Mhm.
fan, the only thing I wanted him to do, and like I'm a huge Star Wars fan, the only thing I want him to do is go to the future. And what did he do? He made 2093. I want to hear UFO sounds. I want to be put in the future. He's playing a character called Psycho CEO the whole album. Like that's the only thing I want him to do. Like, and
bro,
it
not cool. That one, what was the album that he had himself featured? He had like Big Schmunk. He had
Afterlife,
bro,
yeah,
that was
he's
so
featured
funny, bro.
himself. Yeah, he featured Cranky Cranky
Yeah,
and
that was
something
funny.
else. To
All
be
right,
fair, J. Cole's featured himself though.
I
damn, I haven't
think
heard
the
J. Cole in a
comparison
while.
between J. Cole and Yeet is drastic, though.
Well, that's not a comparison. I was
No,
just
that
saying
wasn't a
they. No,
comparison.
no, no. I just
Right?
said they
You're trying to
featured
instigate.
themselves.
You're trying to
I
instigate.
know that was me playing.
uh,
That was me
Yeah.
playing.
oh Lord.
But
So,
because you mentioned J. Cole, can I spew a hot take real quick since we're on a tangent? Where
For
is
sure.
J. Cole? And I truthfully think whenever he wants to and decides the time is right, he could drop the greatest rap album of all time. I don't know why he chooses not to though.
Didn't he
He's
already
in
do that?
he's in his pussy era. He got involved with the beef and then
Yeah, he
didn't even
went into
stand on
hiding.
it. Yeah,
He
like
went into
what?
hiding after the beef.
I know we need him, bro. It's
bro, I
frustrating.
forgot he even got mixed up in that. Like,
Dude, I just
Yeah.
can't even
And
believe
then
he
he
was
was like,
with
I don't want no
Kendrick
smoke
telling
with Kendrick. I don't want no smoke.
dude, dude, 10 years ago, if Kendrick said he was better than J. Cole, Cole is dropping how many songs to come back at him? Dog, and he's just like, I'm sorry, I don't want to be involved.
Yeah, but he's the
What?
best feature artist. He sits there and just walks these dudes on features like it's nothing for free. And he does nothing.
Mm.
Nothing. Where is he?
Yeah, he's like, K Dot's the goat. Leave me out of it.
Thanks. Hey, he did drop 2014 Forest Hills Drive again, so that is forever. He's forever goaded for that alone.
Oh yeah. No, I was just
Mhm.
listening to a couple songs
Mhm.
off the off season still, like just straight slappers off there. I miss it.
Oh
Hmm.
yeah.
Hmm.
Oh yeah.
All right, so my four I have Destroy Lonely. He dropped like a SoundCloud EP before his album before Broken Hearts 3. And it I guess that was kind of like the start of the rollout for his first album. But it was really good. It was, I think, 5 songs. He had like a Grail with Ken. It was like a snippet that everybody's been going crazy for like years. And it finally dropped. It was great to finally hear that one come out. And it's kind of sad it's only on SoundCloud, but there's gonna be the people that post it illegally on Spotify and Apple Music. So but yeah, not honestly, it's for me it's perfect just because it's 5 songs, not too long. I like every song. I just love Destroy Lonely, so yeah.
So now my number four, Free Dirk Yo, but I gotta go Deep Thoughts. Man, I don't know that it's a banger. It's got every feeling on it. It's got the R&B. It's got the vibe. It's got the trap still. Perfection. I gotta give it to him. Not much I can say on it. Perfect.
You know how I was just recommending you that little Baby album? I realized to myself yesterday, because I would say I like Dirk more than Baby. So I don't know why I've now heard two little Baby projects this year and I forgot to listen to that one. So
I will say once you hit that album, once you hit like song five was it 1,000 times a little baby. From there to like opportunist, it's a no skip. So you got like 10 songs in a row. It's a no skip.
that album did deal with delays, I remember, like almost a year
Mhm.
ago, and I feel like I don't know, I'm paying attention to so many things and that it got lost, like because of the delays, like, and I just
Yeah.
remembered about it like yesterday.
I think the promo on it wasn't good either. I mean, it's hard when you're in a public beef with the greatest and he's on tour. I mean, it's hard. So, I mean, every time Dirk posts something, you're gonna see why be better in the comments. So,
Mhm. Is he better?
Yeah, hella.
yeah,
Yeah.
best. Who is better?
You know what I'm saying? You can post a picture of Michael Jackson. Somebody's gonna say, "Why be better?" It doesn't matter.
These young niggas, man. What we're gonna do? What we're gonna do about him?
Nah, he got a cold. I ain't even gonna lie. He got a cold.
But
And
I guess I. But I guess I'm.
shoot,
But I guess I'm part of the problem. Uh, number four, we got Dwayne Michael Carter Jr. Carter Six.
I thought you were about to say Dwayne Wade.
Whoa.
The Carter Six? Are we serious?
hell no, hell no, dude.
Wait, are
Hey,
you
go ahead,
trolling?
come back,
Are you
come back,
trolling?
come back, come back, come back. Hey, come back to me, come back to us now.
Nah, I gotta
Bro,
give you break this one down for real.
We
I
lost
really
half
gotta
the
thought
give
people
you
on the screen.
you
you
can't be
gotta yeah.
serious.
You gotta break that down for me right now.
Yep.
I mean, he's the fucking goat. Did you listen
Yeah,
to
That
it?
but
that album,
it's
the
not
best
2007
comparison.
anymore.
Listen to this. This is the best comparison for that album. You know, like Russell Wilson when he was still on the Seahawks and he was like going to be a Hall of Famer, and then he left, and now it's like get this man out the NFL. That's how that album made me feel about Weezy, dude. The album was so bad. I was like, this just ruined his legacy
Ruin his legacy? Are you? Have you lost your goddamn mind?
I wouldn't go that far.
for the late and past 2020. That killed it.
There's a song on there he's
I
using
mean, he's pretty much said everything. Like, what else do you want to say?
elephants as a beat. You cannot convince me it's a good album. I'm sorry.
Like I even tried. I was so hyped for that album, and I can't finish it.
My hype for that
No,
album was
it's
so high
awful.
too, but
It's awful.
that's what made it fall to the most probably disappointing album of the year, just because I sat there and like I would say Wayne's the greatest rapper of all time, and like when at least when I hold him to that standard, and you know you listen to him for that long, and you know you wait for that album for you know a couple years at least with him talking about it, Carter Six, and you know we get that track list. I don't know, bro. I feel like you're lying to yourself if you don't think it
And it
fell
was a
off the rails
Carter
after
album.
a few tracks. You know,
Yeah, like you can't do that to a Carter album. Like you can do one of your side albums like that, but
I
to
agree.
name that one the name of the Carter,
I'm so
and
with you, and I
it,
think
Hmm.
that's what made it worse for me is because I'm like, yeah, that it tainted the Carter series' legacy. I'm with you on that, not Wayne, because I know Jay knows Wayne's features on Corday's album last year. Like, why are those
Hmm.
such smoke shows? And then what in the world is
facts.
happening on Carter Six? So I don't
Right.
know if there's a problem with song selection or
Even
like
every
what
feature
we're
that he was
doing.
on,
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
or
the production was
even
We're
with
trash.
still
Carter
featuring
Six,
Jelly
yeah.
Roll and stuff on there. Like there was not really much hope going into it. You know, like I wanted him to feature his son on there, but like even his kid is so much better than that if you go listen to his own music in the underground and stuff. So I'm like, God, like even they have their moment, you know, his kid's grown up and it's just I'm trying to force myself to like it and it's like they didn't even try.
I feel like he was trying to reach everybody else's sound from this era. Like he was just trying to be like, I can hop on all your beats, but that's not what I want Wayne to do. I want Wayne kills whatever beat you give him his way. I didn't.
Hmm.
I don't know. I don't know. The Carter Six was a weird one for me. As soon as you said Dwayne,
He ain't
oh
got a.
my gosh.
It don't matter what else he put out. He's still the best.
Hmm. Yeah,
I can't believe
Nah,
you walked out for me like that. Like, goddamn. I thought it was better than that.
nah, I was just shocked when you had it at four. That's what blew my mind. I would have been that on the list, but four was
yeah,
crazy.
four is nutty.
Yeah, that's why on it, dude, my face
The
was so
song, the
shocked.
song I heard was pretty good.
Did you listen to the whole album?
I didn't listen to the whole album, but I listened to most of it.
Yeah, I couldn't finish it.
If I play guitar is a cool one, but just like there's so many weeds to get through.
Like it had the potential. It just I don't even know truly where it fell. Like
When I looked at the track list, I think that's where I lost pretty much all the potential. And then like another hour after
Hmm.
that, the album came out, and then yeah, to me it was like a fuck. It was like when you're in Mario Kart on the rail track, and then you just spawn in, you fall off that bitch for the fifth time again.
Yeah, Peanuts to an Elephant. That's the one it's called. Worst song of 2025.
What's it called?
that's like a soul. That's like a Soul Train level. If I'm being real.
Peanuts to an Elephant. Have you heard that one, JV?
That's from 6'7", peanuts to an elephant. I got through that sentence like a subject and a predicate. What are y'all not getting? What are y'all not getting?
The beat is the worst
Oh
beat I've
yeah.
ever heard in my
No,
life.
6'7". No, this that Wayne was on his in his bag. This Wayne, someone spilled it a little bit.
Bro.
But
Yeah, that's
that
not
went
it.
over y'all heads. Y'all wouldn't have figured that out until I told y'all.
Probably because I didn't make it far
Mm.
enough.
For real.
Even my
Oh
Uber
no.
driver said it sucked.
Nah, that was crazy. I mean, I respect it though. Shoot, I mean, Wayne's still Wayne at the end of the day.
My Uber
That
driver
tenth
said
as
it
well.
too. Yeah, my Uber driver said it too when I went to Miami. He was like, "What did Lil Wayne just drop? He's my favorite rapper of all time. I can't even listen to this."
Yeah, that was one of the only albums in the past like 5 years I can think of. I actually waited till midnight. I was like, I'm ready for this. And man, I was asleep at 12:30, mad at myself. Why did I stay up?
For real.
I was so excited to talk about that album with my dad all year, and we haven't talked about it one time.
That tells you right there.
Like I'm surprised that Carter 7 ain't out yet. Like I feel like after that, like it's gotta be like a Roddy Rich moment. Like you gotta instantly drop another banger right back to follow it up.
Yeah, at my number three, this is I guarantee nobody else has this. It's kind of I was thinking outside the box a little bit. It's actually a movie soundtrack, but it's the Sinners album. It's a really good album. It's got a mixture of blues, that Mississippi Delta, Miles Catton, the star of the movie. I Lied to You. It's got like that big sequence in the middle of the movie where it mixes like blues, West Coast rap, new age music. I really enjoyed it. It's got a song by Haley Steinfeld on there. You got Rod Wave on there. You got Don Toliver. It's a really good movie soundtrack. And also the white vampire from the movie. I forgot his name, but he's got a few songs on there too. But it's really good, and I like it as a whole, as a collective. And we talked about it on the movie episode a little bit too. Just Sinners, the whole soundtrack is really good.
Does that have a lot of
Like,
instrumentals on it too, or is it all artists?
Yeah, it's all artists.
That's cool.
Yeah,
I didn't know that drop. Because I see a lot of people they talk about, oh, Wicked, like there'd be pop fans that are gonna put that in their album of the year list, but I didn't expect you to
yeah,
say that. That's cool.
for sure.
My number three, I think Lil Tecca is someone who's improved and is constantly putting out good mainstream music, and Dopamine, I think just edged out to his best album and capped off his three album run, 3 summers in a row. Where I think they just pretty much got better and better every time. But I think Dark Thoughts, when he that song just came from looking up a Pharrell beat on YouTube, and it's one of the best songs he's ever made. And then from there, Owa Owa, I just seen him on tour. I'd say tweak his mic a tad, and he's going places. It was a lot of fun. And I think every year he also has hits too, to, like keep him afloat, and like projects where he's just locking in like this though, where he's like he features one artist like Ken. Otherwise he just sticks to himself. He's working with internet money. He stays in his own lane. He posts fit pics on Instagram. Otherwise, this dude doesn't talk. He just posts snippets. He just stays locked in the studio. And he just continues to improve as he gets older. Since he like blew up as a kid with Ransom, I feel like you can actually see him grow at this point, just like with other artists like Leroy or whoever. Like I feel like I've grown up with. But to me, the key is the transitions, and then just sticking by guys like Taz Taylor and like working with them. Like no matter what you do in life, when you do it for that many years, like you're gonna get better and better at it. So if they're working together for multiple years at this point, it's showing with Dopamine, in my opinion, how long they've worked together.
great take.
Yeah, I love Dark Thoughts. That's a great song.
That is a
It's
good song.
really worth the listen. I haven't really listened to Tekka since like high school, bro. Honestly, I
Oh,
haven't really
sorry.
tapped into his albums as much.
One more
Mhm.
song, bro. He went crazy on Favorite Lie. I think that's my new favorite one on there.
Mhm.
It's just so I don't know. It's like trying to be clubby and dancey. Is it trying to be GTA Vice City? I mean, I don't know, dude. I don't know why it works because he didn't change his voice at all. But the beat is just fantastic.
Mhm.
All right, so my three is Destroy Lonely again, Broken Hearts 3. And I was really sad at the Cardi show because he played more of his old music, like If Looks Could Kill and No Stylist, which are two great albums. But I like this album. Honestly, the first listen on this album was a lot better than it was for the other albums it kind of took to grow. Like No Stylist was great. It was super anticipated, not as much as this one, and this one didn't get as much love either. A lot of less copies sold, less listens, but everybody said he fell off for the album. I was like, okay. Um, but yeah, he didn't perform enough of it, and he's doing like a little pop-up show in Miami tonight, and I want to go, but I don't think I'm gonna go by myself. None of my boys can go, so kind of screwed. I don't want to go to a club at night at like 10 p.m. by myself, so. But yeah, this album, the first listen was honestly better than any of the other ones, and I like how, No Stylist is more of the production. If Looks Could Kill is more of, his kind of like deep voice, like very slow pace. And this album, he's just rapping his shit. So his ish, sorry. So yeah.
Ethan, you might be jealous of this, but when
hmm
I saw him come to Kansas City for the Antagonist tour, he
hmm
switched his set list or maybe the song he was going to play there to
hmm
Kansas, which was really
Oh,
cool.
that's so
Because
tough.
because
Yeah.
that's on the album, which is just like the middle of the album, like it's not a hit. So like that was really cool that
The
he
only
he
song
did
he
that
played
just
for
for
us was
us.
Screwed Up. I wanted to hear. He has like good songs on there. Not
Yeah.
the Mayor, Leash, Show
He
You
probably did
How.
Jumanji too, but I think Lone's doing his thing, man. He's a very
hmm
respectable artist. He was feeding his fans this year.
Yeah. And this year he's been the most like in contact like with his fans compared to Ken and Cardi are kind of like mysterious. I just like how Lone's real. I feel like he's more real than either two of them. And he for me he well doesn't make better music than Cardi, but at the moment I listen to him more than Cardi. So
Absolutely. I ain't gonna say too much on this one. Jay knows. Jay knows. I could talk about him for a minute. So why be the GOAT? More leaks. We're just gonna leave it at that. Man doesn't drop bad music, so it's hard to pick an album for the year.
I could
Well, we
argue with
did
that.
we did talk about Massa. I'm curious, I guess, from your like young
Okay,
boy fan perspective.
halfway. That is then. Massa was not my favorite. I will admit
Oh,
that, but I'm not gonna say it was bad.
Alex,
yeah.
wasn't YB supposed to drop like this week, bro? I was hyped for that, bro.
He
Just
said the
capped on
album's been
us.
done. Yeah, they said it's been done for like a month and a half now. And they're
Oh.
like,
I think he
we
forgot to
cool.
drop.
I
I
was
mean,
just
he's just
wondering
three
what made
albums
that
deep though.
project. Yeah, I mean, he obviously drops all these projects every year, but I was just wondering what made that one, I guess, your favorite over like a couple others.
I think it truly just I don't know. It has more top. Like when he's kind of his split personality. Like you got Lil Top, you got YB, all that. I think it's
Yeah,
more just like Lil Top, where he's just more
yeah.
so talking his stuff.
Because I don't
So
know his catalog that well, and then all the YB heads are out of their mind, and so I know I'm genuinely like curious, like because when I the reason why I like Yeet is that artist progressions. I can sit here, or Trippy's my favorite rapper because I can sit here and say every project is different, and so I know that's why I
mhm.
like him. So that's why I want to ask you that question because I was like, can you differentiate? I don't know if I said that word correct.
Oh,
That
1000%. Like
projects well.
he's got like five different emotions to him. Like you got the one where it's like F all y'all, that's the act the donkey diss, like Charlemagne, that kind of style, like his whole diss era. Then he's got, just you got his flex, him just flexing. Then you got him getting like emotional, like his deep stuff, and it's like things you wouldn't even like expect him to talk about kind of thing. Like he still gets gritty. And then he's got like his J. Cole where he just hops on a beat and just kills it, not really talking about everything, just killing it. So I mean, it's hard. I could talk
Yeah.
about YB all day. I mean, his catalog is he's one of those that over the years his sound has changed, but it hasn't like changed to like draw people away. I feel like it's only changed and added more people because he's so diverse. I mean, you can put him on a feature with anybody and he's gonna body it.
He is a good feature artist, and I want to give him his respect for the Massa tour. And like he came out of jail and he's drop, 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 and I love that he did that
Mm-hmm.
because Young Thug did the complete opposite.
Tell him to stay out of jail.
Hey, YB ain't going back? At least not this year. He got
Not
like
this
two
year.
2 years. He got like 2 years. He might be. He did say in that interview where you see yourself in 10 years. He said in jail. So
That's fucked up.
he's accepted it.
What are we on, 3?
Yeah.
Uh, 3, I got Hurry Up Tomorrow by the weekend. I mean, the weekend, he's one of my favorites. Timeless with Cardi B. Not Cardi B, but Playboy Cardi.
Bro loves Cardi B.
Oh, no,
Still on his mind.
Oh, yeah. That should have been my baby, not Stephon Diggs. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. I'm just kidding. Uh, but Timeless, I feel like it's very nostalgic. It takes you back to like,
Mhm.
I don't know about y'all, but for me, it's like that. The Sunday, driving back home, it's raining outside, and you got school tomorrow, and you don't want to go. That's what that reminds me of.
I can feel
I can
that.
see it.
But that's
But
my 3.
yeah, I'm glad you said that because Hurry Up Tomorrow is my number 2. So we want to say wavelength here with the weekend. You start off the album, Wake Me Up. It's a Michael Jackson Thriller sample. Fire. Cry for Me is a banger, Sao Paulo. Open Hearts. Enjoy the show with Future. I think that's underrated. I can't wait to
Mhm.
get there. It's like it's a slower song, Timeless with Cardi, Niagara Falls. Yeah, I think it was a really good like outro to his trilogy, I guess he was doing with Don FM and what's the other one? After Hours.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's a good trilogy overall. It's like, I hope you cry for me. It's a banger. Love it.
Yeah, those are
Wait,
good
wait. Let me
picks
hear those
right
lyrics one more
there.
time.
I hope you cry for me like I cry for you every night for you.
Oh
I don't
shit, we
know the
get some
list
808s and we're good.
Facts.
for real.
Facts.
Oh yeah, I saw the weekend at Nissan this past year. It was a really good show.
Ooh,
I
so
felt
jealous.
I felt like I was getting a ritual put on me, but it was really good. I saw Cardi as the opener.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cardi was the
Wow.
opener, so that was cool. Tickets were only $60. I got great seats. Weekend's a really good performer. But yeah,
What was the best
Everybody in
song
Nashville like
live?
country that much.
Open
which
Hearts was the best song live, bro.
yeah,
100%.
yeah, Open
Oh
Hearts was
wow.
insane live,
Yeah, his
and
stadium shows look, I'm sure that was once in a lifetime. Holy
yeah,
fuck.
they shot off the fireworks too, and he played a few songs from like the older era, the Beauty Behind the Madness, the Hills, stuff like that.
I
So
love the cold.
yeah, Starboy, yeah, it was fire.
That's probably his best album. Beauty Behind the Madness.
Yeah, I agree.
Easily. Easily.
For
No,
my
no, no. We can't just disrespect After Hours like that. Like, come on.
After Hours too.
Well,
Bro,
Yeah,
come on.
After Hours was good, but Beauty Behind the Madness was just different.
Yeah, Big Mad Madness is like that sound. That sound when you didn't have a sound yet. It was, everybody
Yeah,
know that.
it makes me think that I could sing. Like,
Thanks.
I
So
feel
you can
like
listen to
I
like
feel like
for
Beauty
like a
Behind the
morning
Madness.
song.
Yeah, that's the one that like put him on top.
Yeah.
It's like there's no misses on Beauty Behind the Madness, in my opinion.
No, not one.
for my number two, I am I don't even care what people got to say. Maybe some people don't know him, but Glaive is hands down one of my favorite artists, and I think he's one of the most unique human beings alive. He dropped his album Y'all this year, and after like a month of just that being my top played thing, I realized that was the best album he's ever dropped and most diverse and everything. And like if you go back and you listen to him in 2020 and he's like 16, it's straight hyper pop. And you know, there's artists like Eric DeWay and like Alden and all these dudes coming up out of the underground, but eventually a lot of them all moved to pop or alternative pop and just, you know, different lanes like that. And Glaive comes through and has matured the best for sure out of all those. I think he does extremely professional production, but without complicating it too much. And like there's love songs in there. Like he has lines just about like being in the club and he has a whole club song, We Don't Leave the House. Who the hell makes that? Who makes a club song about not going out and wanting to be on your phone in the club and being antisocial? You know what I mean? And so, and a lot of his lyrics are so unique, or they're about his family and his parents. And this cover actually is inspired by his grandfather. And a fun fact, his grandfather, I think the sport is just polo, where you're like on a horse or whatever. This is in like Europe, like his parents are from across the world and whatnot. So you see influences from like Mexican or and European sometimes music in there, and like he only features his boys, like Curtains, this dude from Wales. He doesn't feature anybody else. He just sticks to his own crew and whatnot. But on this project, he actually has been working with John Cunningham, who produced with X back in the day. So he's gotten names like that on some of his projects that people wouldn't know. But his grandfather, though, that I was talking about, that played the sport of horse polo, actually is like inspired the actual logo of the brand. I don't know how he's never talked about this before this album, but like literally the logo is based on his grandfather. So everyone's making Nepo baby jokes, whatever, but he's not. But he's a super talented kid my age, and he's another artist I feel like I've just grown up with, and he's one of the most relatable artists. And I think just has outside of the music as well, I think he just has one of my favorite personalities. And yeah, that was a top five lock from first listen that night in October.
So my two is also Hurry Up Tomorrow. it was like Jay said, it was different hearing it live. That was I think the first concert I went to with my girl, so it just made it like the experience just even better. But yeah, I like how I feel like each album he kind of progresses into a different sound, and it's just great. Like After Hours was kind of like his like he's having trouble accepting whatever he's going through, like his drug addiction, Hollywood, whatever it is. Dawn FM is kind of like tr finding the way of accepting, and then Hurry Up Tomorrow is kind of just he's kind of learned how to move on from everything, and it's just amazing in the first listen on the album. Well, honestly, in February, I didn't play anything else but the album. So yeah, there you no words.
Yeah, I love Don FM too with the Jim Carrey narration.
A lot of bro, I don't know why it gets so much hate now.
Yeah, I love Don
Even when it
FM.
came out,
It's aged really well.
Yeah, I got it on vinyl.
What's
I
your
don't have it here, so I can't show it, but I got it on vinyl.
what's your favorite song on Don't FM?
That's a good question.
I got less than zero.
That's a good one.
nah, how do I make you love
So
me? It's just, bro, it was so nice hearing that one live too.
I was gonna say
Uh,
Sacrifice.
oh yeah, I like Take My Breath. Yeah,
I mean, he's got dozens of songs that like when you're in a concert that are literally gonna just lift your spirit, I'd imagine.
Sounds like I
yeah,
need to go to one.
Before he
Ooh,
retires or whatever, or if he switches his name. We'll see. That's also kind of the mystery of the album is like what
it's
next, or do we know?
Hmm.
oh yeah, he's the weekday, right? That's what you're changing.
The weekday.
my number two, Lil Herb, G Herbo. The growth that G Herbo has gone through since even the Lil Baby era. It needs to be studied. We need a documentary on this. That man went from straight to the Chief Keef drill era to being like a Freddie Gibbs lyrical type, just speaking like a Dave East. Ooh, that's a good comparison. Like something like that, like G Herbo on this. He would turning 25 when the album came out. I was like, okay, he's really matured. What's next? And then this one's crazy. I mean, diving back into the past, but also relating it to where he's at in the present. I mean, the real world applications he's got in this, the real struggles that he's talked about, he's gone through, like things that, especially someone with his background would never talk about. 10 out of 10, no skips all the way through.
Hell yeah. I love that Herb talk because now that you mentioned like 2-5 as well, and then what was the two side album? Was it just called PTSD with the flag? Was that the
Yeah, it
title
was
of that
PTSD.
double
Yeah,
sided?
yeah, yeah.
Talk about an underrated run this decade. Dude,
The
he's so
facts.
tough. He's so tough. And like when he's rapping on them soul sample beats, one of a kind.
That is still like even like I know it sounds cliche, but even when he taps in like that Wilt Chamberlain vibe, there's not a better like Herbo in that era. Nah, there ain't another body person that can even compete with that. Especially
Yeah.
like with just him spitting and he's got that off cadence too. Yeah.
I think I like his cadence because when I listen to him and you hear his voice, it's like what I'm like, why do I like this? You know what I'm saying? Because it shouldn't
Yeah.
be as good as it is, his voice, if that makes
Yeah.
sense. But he's so tough. That was a good pick.
Yeah. Pretty solid.
Number two. We got I got Gunna, the last one. That's probably the only album I listened to all the way through this year.
That's good.
All right. I mean, I'm a Gunna fan, I feel like more than most because people have switched up on him by now. That album to me, that was so disappointing. Like I'm a huge fan of his last like three or four before this, or like DS Forever, or even last summer. I was like definitely streamed that album a lot more. His
yeah.
albums he dropped after jail. He still had like Won't Stop on there, but I don't know what he was thinking with like 25 songs.
If I was crazy. But I get it. I get what he was trying to prove. I understand the process behind it and all the allegations. I get why he did what he did.
Gunna's
So
still good when he's good though.
yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I forgot it was 25 songs.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was solid though.
Yeah.
But yeah, we finally made it to number one. Can we get a little drum roll if possible?
Heyo.
The
Bada
editing
bada
team
bada.
got you on that. I get
Yeah,
that.
yeah, that works. That works. We can do it. All right, my number one. No surprise here. Andre from Victorious, Leon Thomas, the Mutt Deluxe Heel is what he dropped this year. I actually went to just go see him perform. I think it was like 3 weeks ago, just about 2 or 3 weeks
Mhm.
ago, here in Nashville. He amazing performing live, like live vocals. The mic is on, you can hear it. It was a vibe. He also does like electric guitar. He plays his own instruments. He did a whole drum solo for like 2 minutes in a row. He's just incredible as an artist all around, not even just a singer. But yeah, looking at Heel, I bought this vinyl by the way. I don't have it, but it's like the dog with the gold grill. It's a pretty cold album cover. But
That's
yeah,
clean.
yeah, you got Mutt on there. He got Chris Brown on the remix to Mutt. Party Favors with Big Sean. Not Fair was actually my number one most listened to song on my Spotify Raps. Love that song. He's got Halle Bailey on there. Vibes Don't Lie, the remix with Big Sean. He's got Kaylani on there. And Catch a Stray is the last song. That's a really good song too. But yeah, Leon's doing his thing. He's Grammy nominated. So that's cool to see. And obviously I love Ariana Grande too. It's just cool seeing like your childhood stars, they grow up and now they starting to pop off. That's another thing too. I'm surprised Leon and Ariana don't have a song together. Different subject, but yeah, got Leon at number one.
High key.
That'd be
Yeah,
fire a
I
song of
might
them.
go, I might go watch Victorious after this. Not even gonna lie to you.
I
Real.
saw something, so they're like bringing it back. Oh no, maybe tripping though.
They might.
I heard it like half the cast was gone. Like it was like the sister,
Oh,
whatever.
yeah. They're doing a spinoff with Trina.
Yeah, okay, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
So I wasn't tripping. Okay, okay.
yeah. They're just bringing
Yeah, it's
Trina
gonna be the
back.
same. Yeah.
Yeah, they're bringing
Oh,
Trina
wait.
back as like a teacher or something. Like, bro, you got to bring the OG
Oh,
cast back. Y'all doing it wrong.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thanks.
but yeah,
They're bringing everything back, remaking everything these days.
yeah.
Holy.
They made an adult version of iCarly.
Yeah, that was another one I was just thinking in my head.
Yeah,
I still haven't seen that.
They brought that Wizards of Waverly Place back too.
yeah.
Well, even like some of the movies like Super Mario and stuff, like we're even taking video games or like How to Train Your
Yeah.
Dragon, I think was another new one. Like, why are we taking stuff
Hmm.
that just came out
Yeah.
like when I was a kid in the
Yep.
McDonald's? You know, you go get the toy and whatnot and everything. Like, why are we already
I
making
like the Mario movie, bro, to be honest. I
that
really
was
did
so
like it.
gas.
Ain't gonna lie, I was like not hyped going into it, but after watching it, I was like, okay, this was kind of legit. I can't be mad.
I watched it twice in theater actually because I had to go see it with like one of my friends. I'm like, oh, I'm going again.
Since we're talking about Mario right now, I think I'm the only one here that lives in South Florida, and I went to the Nintendo World, bro. It was unreal. Like seeing everything in person, bro, it was actually unreal.
Yeah, so
I'm gonna write down. I already have Get Faded at Star Wars Land written down as a bucket list in my life. Maybe that's another one.
Bro, I can't wait. I'm about to go on Sunday to Disney too, and I'm gonna see the Star Wars land. That's for the first time, bro. It's gonna be
Can
so
you just
exciting.
send me a video of
so
a Millennium Falcon or
I'm gonna
something?
send it to the group chat. I'm gonna send
Yeah, just,
pics.
just send a no context video just walking
I'm gonna
around.
send you guys. I'm gonna send you and Jay gifts for Christmas, bro.
Thank you. On to my number one. I'm glad we already were talking about this one so much because I put Hurry Up Tomorrow as my number one. And on my life, because this album dropped in January, right? It was the first week of the year,
hmm
I
It
want to
was the
say.
last. It was the last week of January. I think it
Yeah,
was like
like
30. It got delayed because something. So I think some. I don't know where, but something happened, like a tragedy, and
yeah.
delayed it.
Either way, mainstream releases started with this one, and on that night, after experiencing a movie in what is Hurry Up Tomorrow, that was flawless from front to back, I was like, and I feel like I never do this. I'm always scrambling like, what's my list? What's better than this? I'm like arguing with myself. I can't figure it out. But like this year was different. Like, and I'm not even a super weekend fan. Like I'd say I knew the hits back in the day. Like I have that old catalog that I still need to experience. Like I like bandwagoned on the second half of his career. So to me, this is like right now his best album. And I was blown away with the track list because even Sao Paulo, I like hated that song in the music video of Anita having a pregnant belly, and then like when I heard it on the album a few months later, I'm like, this is insane. The production is just Mike Dean. It's a masterpiece. I think The Weeknd went all out, especially with like the song at the end. The Take Me Back to LA track's really good. Niagara Falls was my most played from it, I guess. But bro even got Emotional Future. Like, what are we doing, dude? That was insane. Like even the couple features he had were just placed perfectly, and there's a reason why he's one of the most popular in the world. He's a goat. He's a master. I think he has shown that for a long time and has gotten his respect. Maybe not by the Grammys, but. Yeah, I'm actually so glad everyone was like putting this up there as their like top album because I was about to say like collectively was JB our MVP, but no, it might be The Weeknd because he's got higher mentions. But yeah, Hurry Up Tomorrow, the night that dropped, that it was locked.
Yeah, I think I was surprised. I was waiting for y'all to say that. I thought that some of y'all were gonna put it lower, but I don't think who didn't somebody didn't say it. I think Javion said it. Oh, Alex.
It was Alex.
Yeah,
Yep.
YB at one.
Nah, why we ain't at one though? Y'all gonna be shocked by one. That's all I'm gonna say.
All right, so my one, which was pretty low for Jay and Cole's music, and I think it's kind of, I know it just recently came out, but for me it was more of like the nostalgia and the build up to it. For me, I went to my first Rolling Loud, and when Cardi came on, it was just kind of like on the billboards, it was just like the music thing, and it was like the first time seeing like what the cover art would be or like what it would look like or an idea. And it was just like unreal, bro. And I almost literally it was a pretty bad experience. I almost got freaking stomped in the pits, and I literally had to take me out, carry me out of the pits because, bro, I smoked like a little J before with my boys, and it was just, bro, it was really so packed. It was like I don't know, bro. I was just so terrified, and I think it was a combination of everything going on, like the smell of everybody, and it was I didn't even have no room to keep. I had to keep my hands up, and at one point my hands got tired. Every time I put them down, I felt like I was gonna drop to the floor, bro. And but yeah, it was just great hearing that. We got to hear Crush. Crush was his intro, and it was crazy. And then I was kind of disappointed when that song dropped because it was kind of like a whole lot of nothing for me. But yeah, that's my top album of the year, and I feel like it's like all y'all said, it's 30 songs, but it is his most diverse album, and I love the features. Future, Travis Scott. A lot of people hate on Travis Scott's features, but um, Crank, Walk. Also, hearing it live at the tour was insane with all his little freaking stupid sound effects, but it's just an amazing album for me.
Do you like Opium Baby on there? Because there's a
Yeah,
couple controversial
no,
songs.
I do. I really like that. I really like that song, but it just for me it's not like top five, top it probably is top 10 for me, but it for me there's so many good songs like Crank I love so much more. Back I feel like Backdoor's probably top three Cardi songs for me. Oh,
Yeah.
it was my number one song on Rap, so
It's so replayable, like the whole track list. And then the
mm,
cool thing after seeing it live was it definitely got better after dudes are
for
swinging
sure.
bats in your faces. Like they
Yeah.
turned the speakers up from Homicide Gang and then Lone and then Ken and then Cardi. They turned the speakers up every set. So when he came out to Pop Out, like I literally was saying
hmm
I didn't like that song. It was too harsh on my ears. And like that's what my most
Bro,
played Cardi song in the last few weeks.
the transition when he played it the second time was so, bro, it was so hype.
Yeah, that album though, like we had to live that for like a year or two with singles he was dropping and the whole like rollout or
hmm
Rolling Louds. Like it was almost like we have been living that album too. It's
hmm
weird.
Shoot,
What just happened to Ethan?
Alabama baby died. He said he left.
Unless he hit the wrong button. He did just finish his part though.
All right. Number one. I
Oh,
mean, my list has
he said
been
his laptop died.
Oh,
figured, figured. We called it too.
Big G's.
Nah, my list has been very rap heavy. This one, I mean, it's still rap, but it's a different vibe. So my number one, the OG, Wiz Khalifa, Kush and Orange Juice 2. I mean, I remember we went on vacation that day, long trip. Did skip the whole thing once, way back. Didn't skip it again. I mean, I don't even know how to really get into it. It's just it's a true OG. Like it made me feel like it was Kush and Orange Juice one again. Just Wiz being Wiz. Every song just a vibe. Just something good to listen to, especially with the lights down low, late night drives, anything like that. I gotta go Kush and Orange Juice too.
I was about to say, yeah, it sounds like one of those you just press play and vibe. But you had me thinking like sometimes there's albums like that where they're not even exact standouts. Like I like albums too, and like the one I showed with the cover, The Crooks, like that's kind of one where there's probably a couple songs that come on where I know all the lyrics, but I would have to look at my phone to see the name because it's just like it all goes together well. Like I only play it all together. Like sometimes albums are like that.
I just gotta give it a bump. It's I don't know, it's a different beat on everything, but it's still the same cushion Kush vibe, like the cushion orange juice vibe still on every song. And even like the features. Like I had never in a million years think Lil Tyler and Wiz Khalifa will be on a song together, let alone the song be fired too on top of that. Like he showed his diversity on it as well, but still stayed true to the cushion orange juice theme of the whole thing. So it's just one of those. It's just every bar just flows. The whole
Yeah.
it could be one long 2 hour song, truly.
I got one, it's a feature recommendation from him. I don't know if you fuck with Logic or not, whether you think he's shit or ass or good, I don't care.
Yeah, you love
Um,
Logic.
but Wiz and Logic, I think they're dropping a song tomorrow. But Breath Control, Logic featuring Wiz, you'll vibe out. You'll love the beat to that one. They go off. It's like 2 minute track. It's quick, but they go off. I feel like
I'm gonna
you'd
give it a
like
listen.
that
I'm
one
gonna
for
give it a
real.
listen.
Like,
Yeah.
or I feel like
Wiz,
if that, I
yeah.
was thinking of that track because I haven't heard Cushion OJ too, so I'd assume like that song and like those type of beats, like when you hear it, soul samples and whatnot. I'd assume that's probably a lot of the flavor on there.
Yeah, it's definitely a weird mixture. It's definitely got his like slow where he just like just a slow bump, and then he's got his stuff where it's like, oh, what's he gonna do to this? And it just everything he said went perfect with it. It's like, okay, Wiz. And and it's also like he did the original Cushion Orange Juice where he didn't drop it on a Friday. He just said, whenever I feel like I'm gonna drop it, I'm gonna drop it. And he dropped it middle of the week, just like he did the first one. like
That's fire.
he's independent, so he's like I just smoked. I felt like the time was right. I just hit drop, and
That's
this
goat
was
shit right
fire.
there.
Like yeah, like that's just Wiz and who he is, and you can hear it through the entire album. So I gotta
You
give
ever
it
see
slaps.
those like smoke videos of him where like people got to help him out because they got such a giant blunt or like they got like a tube or they put him in like a human bong or like they got a flamethrower or it's like a smoke flamethrower. He
Yeah.
just
That's
shoots a
crazy.
gun of smoke at people. Like he has the most insane attachments, dog.
No, I think it was like Complex or something went to his house, did like a tour, and he had like some machine, and it was
I've
like, oh,
watched
what is
that
that?
shit.
Yeah, and it's like,
I've
oh, it
watched
makes
that
100
shit.
blunts at once, or 100 joints at once. So they're like, how long does that take? He's like, well, it's me and the boys, probably like a couple hours, but if it's just me, probably like a day or two. And it's like, hey, no way.
What a character.
Dude really always going through a pound every 2 weeks. Like,
Hmm.
Uh, last but not least,
Well, well, this morning I had waffles and orange juice, not necessarily Kush and orange juice, but my number one, you know, if it's not Wayne to go, then it's the boy. Some sexy songs for you.
mm,
it's a good
I
take.
feel like no, well, if you ask me, Nokia is probably the biggest song of the year. I listen to it all the time, whether it's in the car or it definitely bumps better to be at the club or whatever.
yeah, for sure.
But yeah, that's probably yep, it is probably the biggest song. My favorite song of the year. It's on my number one on Spotify Wrapped. So
Hey, he dropped
Hmm.
that on Valentine's Day, man. I was going out
Yeah.
to I'd say a middle tier restaurant with the lady, not going up any higher, not $100 steaks, but you best believe that Drake was in the whip that night. That's a core memory, man. A Drake and drive at night. Whew.
Drake and
But
Yeah,
Drive.
not drink and drive,
Drink and
Drake
Drive.
and drive, right? Don't get me wrong. Don't clip that.
It's going
on
straight to
a
TikTok.
Valentine's Day.
Yeah, it dropped on Valentine's Day, right?
Yeah.
think it did.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
I was definitely by myself.
Damn.
Damn.
Just-
You had
Yeah.
Drake though.
Yeah.
oh
Yeah.
god.
It's
Yeah.
always
You
there
had
for you.
Aubrey. You had Aubrey.
So I
Yeah,
was
yeah.
I was probably singing it to myself in the mirror. Not gonna lie to you.
He's spinning around
Hey,
in Nokia around his whole crib.
For real.
First listen.
Kendrick fans can say what they want. Drake still got their favorite artists to drop how many songs? Let's be real. Let's be real. And Drake owns part of his label, so Drake got paid on every single one of it. Let's be real. Who lost? You can say all you want about me.
I thought Family Matters was like the biggest smoke of them all though. Like that's the
Mm.
best one to me.
Yeah.
Family Matters was good. But yeah, it's like
Uh,
everybody talks about
top,
Drake in public, but in private, they're still bumping Drake
Dude, like
at the
you
end of
can't
the
not bump Drake. That's the thing. Like if someone's like, "Oh, I'll never listen to him
right?
again," what you gonna listen to? Like genuinely.
But a lot of people they say, they don't fuck with like new Drake or whatever. They're like picking sides on the beef on that corny shit. Like I literally saw both of them live. Literally, I saw J. Cole included. They saw all of them live, like in a month
hmm
span. Like who cares? Um,
Uh,
but I feel like nowadays, Drake gets all those haters, and then he still has so many hits and so many songs that like he still ends up getting played. Like they probably forget that they're bumping a couple Drake songs still, because it's like
that's
with
what I'm
Lil
saying.
Baby, maybe
Yeah.
like still counts as Drake. Like he just got too many songs, too many collabs, too many genres, probably
Like
too.
I know LeBron and DeMar DeRozan still bump Drake, even though Drake don't fuck with them no more.
Facts.
Yeah.
I don't know. The only Drake album I never really cared for was honestly Nevermind. And that's it. Outside of that, the whole catalog's fire.
For sure.
Not much more you can say about it.
I don't really like giving that one much of a chance if it's not like summertime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Got
it's a
Like what?
very
specific
Honestly,
setting
time.
type of
Nevermind.
thing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's also a hard album too, considering the hype up of it. And then what was it coming off of?
Her
If it wasn't
loss.
for all the dogs, yeah, it was her loss. Yeah. So it was like coming off of a vibe, and then it was like he didn't even tell anybody. He's just like, I'm trying something new. Let's see like how everybody likes it. And I was like, what am I listening to, dude? Like I remember I listened to like the first three songs, and I was like, is this still Drake? Like,
hmm
Yeah. I mean, there's a couple I don't like on there, but it's not a bad album.
yeah, Jimmy
I don't
Cook's
know.
is
I
on
don't
there
really feel
too.
like it ever was a bad album. Like I don't mind. I didn't mind the production.
But it's never one of those I'm gonna be driving. Hey Siri, turn on. Yeah,
But
You might.
yeah.
I mean, Sticky and Jimmy Cooks, pretty good.
Jimmy is good. Jimmy Cook's is solid.
Yeah, he's
21.
he still made
Yeah.
the decision to throw that on the end because then he still got a number one song. It's like, all right, you don't fuck with the album, at least you're playing that one. Like literally, he knew that there was gonna be that portion of the audience that wasn't gonna fuck with it, but they're still streaming one song from it.
He's a marketing genius at the
Yeah.
end of the day.
For sure. Oh yeah, JV, this is off topic, but LeBron's 10-point streak just ended.
I know. I just saw that.
He was
Yeah.
still 200 games shy of MJ. Let's be real.
Yeah. I don't want to get off topic. I
But guess
just want
what?
to say
Guess what?
that. I just want to tell you
You know
that.
what? We're gonna start a new
We
streak.
already too long in the episode. But yeah, yeah, Cole, before we end it off with the blind rank, I just want to say a few albums I'm looking forward to next year. You already know mine. It's Before I Forget by Leroy. Been waiting for that for a while. And then Do You Still Love Me by Ella May, R&B. Love her music, but those are my two I got. So we're just keeping that one short.
Nice. Yeah, I wrote down a couple as well. I knew we were gonna say Biff before I forget for Leroy. I've been waiting on that one for a while. I will
Yeah.
say that new
Alex hates
single,
on Leroy.
that new song,
That's
A
cap.
Perfect
That's
World, bro.
cap. That's cap.
Oh my goodness. Would you say A Perfect World, that single he dropped for that album, is like the swag inspired from JB? Because I think it is fully.
Yeah, I can see that.
Dude, I play that 5 times a day right now, so I'm so hyped for
My
that
description of it,
album.
I said it sounded like it should be in an 80s rom-com. I don't know if that's a good description.
Yeah, but
But
I like that type of music. I
Yeah,
understood that he was going for like 80s, 90s R&B, and it's so gas.
yeah, it's good.
And then the other two I wrote down, I'm a big Trippy fan. He's been blue balling, or his label's been holding him back because they push all their money into fucking Ice Spice. They suck ass. Um, and so he's just been dropping singles. He's been dropping music videos on his own all year. But he has this album NDA that I truthfully feel like he has worked on long enough where I feel like he will pick the right features this time, lock in enough, knowing it's like spiraling down a little bit. You have to admit, as a Trippy fan, people, I feel like I would still say he's had underrated work in the last few years, but like this one to me is like he's trying harder, even with his visuals and whatnot, at least to his fans and whatnot, with some of the snippets and whatnot. He's given promise, and he's given me the feeling at least, going into this one, the same feeling I got in like 2021 at least. So anybody that was like
Mhm.
hating on Trippy or they skipped out on the last three, when this does drop, I truthfully will say fuck the last three albums. If you don't want to listen to that, like give this one a chance because I think he's like inspired by Kanye finally on some of his production, or Travis Scott, whatever it is. Like he's showing some of his influences there. He's gonna have Wayne on the album. I have not listened to the leak, but I promise you, it's a fucking smoke. I know that one's on there already, and then there should be just uh, just great features and solid work from Trippy again. He's using the right voice again because he purposely went off and made rage music or used a nasal voice, and he's not doing any of that anymore. It should be
Mhm.
something really, really good. And then the last one I wrote down was Drake. Of course, we've had enough Drake talk, but I mean, Iceman, he did the episodes. He's
Oh
like
yeah,
rolling
that's
this
right.
thing out. But we'll see what Drake's cooking. I think I want him to take as much time as he needs, but I just hope it's insane. Me and Drake do share the same birthday, so Drake, I wish you dropped it on our birthday, brother. It was a Friday this year. I had it circled all summer because he was doing the Iceman episodes. We had like 2 or 3 Iceman episodes already out. I'm like, this shit is lining up. And then
Mhm.
Taylor Swift dropped an album. So
Ended
it's a
that
hot
real quick.
topic.
Oh shit.
we'll see when
Shout out to
Iceman
Taylor.
drops.
Hmm.
I don't know why I just can't stand Taylor. Like she ain't the go.
Rage bait,
I ain't even gonna take it. I ain't even gonna take
for
it.
real. But yeah,
I'll bump some love story, man.
That's about
Baby,
it too.
just say yeah.
well,
With some drink in me too.
She was literally talking about Travis Kelce's Wood on one of the songs on our new album. She
That's
said it was
different.
like a redwood tree, bro. You know what color the Chiefs are? They're red. Like there's a reason why she was writing this shit down, bro. This shit's disgusting. We did not want
yeah,
to hear this.
I mean, Megan Thee Stallion made a whole song about Klay Thompson. So
She did?
yeah,
Mm.
What's
But
that
we
called?
Yep.
I want to
already
hear
knew
it.
Meg was nasty though.
yeah. Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. Good point. But yeah, unfortunately, I don't think Ethan is coming back. So Cole, you got the blind rank to yourself for tonight.
There we go. So blind ranks a little. It's timeless. We got some oldies on here. We're doing music legends. So we know the rules 1 through 5. Pick yours at the end. Switch your list if you need. But number one, Jimi Hendrix.
Jimi Hendrix. Wow. Okay. If I got 5 spots, I'll throw him right at the 3 spot. My sister's current boyfriend is named after Jimi Hendrix, and it's even spelled the same. And I don't know if it bothers me or not, but that's a fun fact.
Crazy correlation.
Wow.
Next one, the Beatles.
The Beatles. I gotta go Beatles 2 then. I ain't giving them 1, but who else are you gonna give me? I hope I didn't make a mistake there. Beatles 2.
All right, Elvis.
I'm gonna get so hosed on this, but now I have to give Elvis 1. I've done one blind ranking before, and I'm switching my tactic on this one. It's not gonna work.
All right, R. Kelly.
Oh, fuck, thank God. Fine. Woohoo! Dude, you might put a Pokemon as the next one. I don't know what you're gonna give me now.
Michael Jackson.
Oh man. Well, he's gotta go. He's gotta go at 4. That's the last slot.
You leaving it there?
Now you got to blind ranking, right?
How would you switch it if you could redo it?
If I had to redo it, we can keep the whole list, but you got me with Michael Jackson at the end. He would obviously have to be at 1.
I like you so much.
Solid.
I should have saved the number 1 spot for the end. I should have just stood with what the tactic probably is. You know, my grandpa, it's too dark, you can't see it, but I have a chair back there with a stack of vinyls that when I was at his house on Thanksgiving, he
Mhm.
just has oldies just up in his closet and hit, a lot of like compilations of like best hits from these bands and whatnot. There's like Neil Diamond or
Mhm.
whatever, like there's John Denver in there, but this dude just had Thriller and it's like beat up a little bit, but he just had it, shoved up in the top and I just like, you want any of these? He's like, no, they're shoved up there for a reason. So what
That's
I'm gonna do is I'm
crazy.
gonna take like 10 or 20 of them and then over the span of time, I'm gonna actually play them, and then I'm gonna review all of them after I play all the records. I
For
mean, I've
sure.
already
Very
heard
nice.
Thriller, but like a lot of them, I guess there's a whole bunch of random shit in there. There's one called like the Ice Cream Castle, and it just had a ridiculous cover art,
Oh,
and it's like
that's a good
84
one.
RMB. It's like
Hmm.
84
That's a
RMB, like,
good.
and it's like 6
Yeah.
tracks, and it's like 38 minutes. I'm like, what in the hell is gonna happen when I throw that on one day? But I can't wait to experience it.
And that's your
Nah.
new spot too, right?
Yeah, yeah. I moved like this summer.
Gotcha.
Yeah. When you get to that ice cream castle, that jungle love. Mm, yeah. No,
See,
that's a good
I
one.
didn't know about that, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, I didn't know
Yeah.
about a couple of them. I was like, oh, it's a cool cover, and I was like looking up, when some of them came out. But I was like, absolutely, these are free recommendations right here. And I like when I also moved a few months back, I actually bought like a shelf to like store my records finally, and like an
Mhm.
actual good record player that's not like in a briefcase that beats up your records and shit. That's like $30. Like I actually spent like a few
Yep.
$100s like on a nice one finally, so it feels good.
Yeah, I got my little vinyl collection going. I got about 10 right now. So we getting up there.
Same.
I just added
Uh,
the Leon Thomas, the Mutt vinyl. It's pretty hard. But yeah, guys, I think we covered a lot. It was almost a 2 hour episode, but we got through everything. Cole, how's it being back on the show? Annual episode.
I love it. That's my favorite one yet, and we got the upgraded crew, and I'm just excited to see where you
So,
guys go with the YouTube stuff as well. Definitely do the video side of things and keep grinding. But I love doing this episode. Sorry if I talk too much sometimes, but I don't know, man.
uh,
I definitely have a
that's
passion for like reacting to music and doing all this stuff. And so thank you for the opportunity, for reaching out and whatnot. Cause like you're pretty much like the only like podcast and like I've done other like collabs with YouTubers and whatnot, like
mm,
sending videos or doing stuff for like their documentary or whatever. But like doing something like this is really, really cool. So always a pleasure, bro. Thank you.
for sure. Yeah, that's
of
why I love bringing
course.
you on, man. But yeah, guys, that is the end of this one. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in to the Burner Syndicate. You know the drill. Thanks for keeping it real. And thank you again to my guys, Ethan Dieguez. His laptop died. That's why he's not here. And Cole Frosty, aka Cole Foster. But we'll be right back here again next year, hopefully. Same time, same topic, same episode. Make sure y'all go check out Cole's YouTube as well. Go stream the Burner Syndicate and find us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Amazon. But yeah, guys, as always, this is your host, Jay Fudge, and you just listen to the Burner Syndicate. We're out of here. Peace. All right. Yeah, that was a long